Sunset over the Grand Canyon. Perhaps one of the most enduring and iconic images of the American Southwest. Most Grand Canyon visitors will experience their Grand Canyon sunset from the top down. How would you like to experience yours from the bottom up? Introducing the Inner Canyon Jeep Tour Sunset Special, Northern Arizona's newest tour that fulfills the two biggest wishes of Grand Canyon vacationers. Number 1, see sunset at the Grand Canyon. And number 2, get to the bottom.
Finally, there's a new way to get to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and it won't give you a backache or sore legs or scare you silly. On the Inner Canyon Jeep Tour, you'll discover the scenic wonders that make Northern Arizona unique, all while taking a trip back through history.
It was awesome. It was really good. We had probably one of the best days.
Your trip starts when Grand Canyon Old West Jeep Tours picks you up in a van or mini coach from Tucson near Grand Canyon South Rim or in Williams.
After leaving Williams, your adventure begins as you get your kicks on Route 66, the legendary mother road that wound from Chicago to L.A., met its demise in the 1970s, but in Arizona, Route 66 lives on. As you pass through Seligman, Arizona, you may feel a bit of deja vu. This was the true-life inspiration for the fictional town of Radiator Springs, featured in Disney Pixar's movie, Cars. You might even be lucky enough to see Mater in Red parked on the side of the road. After leaving Seligman, you'll be surrounded by the wide-open spaces the American Southwest is famous for.
At this point in time, you're probably getting hungry, just in time for a hot home-cooked dinner. Choose from savory meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, or fried chicken with hand-cut French fries. How about a shrimp basket with fries or spaghetti and meatballs? Your meal comes with soup or salad, rolls, coffee, tea or soda, and dessert. After dinner, it's time to experience one of Grand Canyon's hidden secrets, the Grand Canyon Caverns.
But I was surprised. I didn't know that they were caverns in any way connected with the canyon.
Discovered in 1927 by a woodcutter who tripped on the entrance en route to a poker game. This large limestone cave system is a rare example of a dry cavern, whose internal air comes from the Grand Canyon over 20 miles away. After descending 21 stories by elevator, you emerge in the caverns, many of whose chambers are lined almost entirely in white. Gleaming crystals led its early discoverers to believe that they'd happened upon a diamond cache. They were wrong, but over the years, the Grand Canyon Caverns would reveal riches of many different sorts. Your friendly tour guide will enjoy sharing them with you.
Afterward, the next phase of your tour may remind you of another movie, Journey to the Center of the Earth. You'll meet your friendly, helpful Jeep tour guide at the Grand Canyon Caverns as you board safari vehicles bound for the bottom of the Grand Canyon right before sunset.
They were just awesome. They were super friendly, really accommodating, went out of their way, just really informative, and so it made everything that we were being shown and that we did just so enjoyable.
And the boy that drove the Jeep, him and I was real good friends to start off with.
You are now entering the Hualapai Nation's tribal lands.
You'll travel via the Diamond Creek Road, the only road that goes all the way to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Keep your eyes peeled and your cameras handy as you descend into the depths of the gorge and the layers of the earth reveal themselves one by one. Descending into the Grand Canyon gives you a new perspective, and you discover that as you go deeper, that you enter sub-canyons within the Grand Canyon. Along the way, your knowledgeable guides will point out unusual desert plants, interesting rock formations, and maybe even a wild burrow or two.
Finally, the mighty Colorado waits around the bend. You'll have time to hike and explore, and if so inclined, refresh yourself with a splash in Diamond Creek and the cool Colorado River. Then you can kick back, relax, and marvel at the changing colors of the canyon as the last rays of daylight cast their soft glow upon the sandstone walls. And the rush of the river, the call of a canyon wren, and the chirp of a cricket sing the day to a peaceful end. This experience is truly unique and a memory to treasure for a lifetime.
Eventually, it's time to head back to the rim. That doesn't mean the fun's over. The drive up is just as beautiful as the drive down, and will give you a chance to see things you might have missed before. Of course, it is a Jeep tour, and there can be some bumps, but they're very minor in the Old West Grand Canyon Tour Jeeps. At the Grand Canyon Caverns, you'll reboard your van or mini coach and return to Williams or the South Rim.
Tour length is 10 hours from the South Rim or 8 hours from Williams. The cost of the tour includes tax, fuel surcharges, lunch, entrance to the Grand Canyon Caverns, and your Hualapai Indian Tribal Lands entrance fee. All of which is a small price to pay for the distinction of being among the true elite of Grand Canyon visitors. Just 5% of over 4 million people annually who can claim the privilege of saying, I went to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. But you don't have to take our word for it. Just listen to those folks who recently enjoyed the Inner Canyon Jeep Tour.
It's a totally different perspective. I mean, we thought it was worth it just to be able to say that we'd been down into the Grand Canyon. None of us wanted to hike it or ride a mule.
It was very, very wonderful. The whole trip was fantastic.
We had a wonderful time. It was not scary. A lot of people were wondering if the ride in would be scary and treacherous, and it wasn't that at all. And it was a great experience and well worth it.
It's a great day. It's relaxing. It's peaceful, beautiful experience. Oh, I've recommended it to everybody I've talked to that's going down there.
You won't believe how far you'll go, how much you'll see, and how easy it all is. But you'd better believe this. Space is limited, so book your seats today. Just click on the Book Now button. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing GrandCanyon.com.